Imagine Donald Trump becoming Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. What would happen in such a scenario? How would this shift in his political career impact the British Isles and beyond? The news of Donald Trump's ascension to Prime Minister sends shockwaves across the globe. In this hypothetical world, Trump's entry into UK politics follows a series of unprecedented events, leading to a surprising invitation from the British Conservative Party and an unexpected win in a national election. The world watches in disbelief as a man once at the helm of American politics now takes on the mantle of British leadership. Trump's initial days in Downing Street are marked by bold declarations and sweeping policy proposals. He brings his signature style to British politics, promising to implement drastic changes in immigration, trade, and foreign policy. His approach, echoing his America First doctrine, now adapts into a Britain First strategy. The reaction in the UK is deeply polarized. Supporters applaud the promise of a revitalized Britain, unshackled from conventional political constraints. Critics, however, express deep concern. They warn of strained diplomatic relations, especially with European neighbors, and the potential erosion of long-standing political norms and values. Another question is on whether Trump would abolish the monarchy or not. The answer is most likely no, as he and his mother, who has roots in Scotland, has always deeply respected the royal family. Internationally, Trump's move to 10 Downing Street raises eyebrows and concerns. Long-standing allies question the future of their relationships with the UK, while adversaries cautiously watch this new, unpredictable player on the world stage. Diplomats and leaders around the world recalibrate their strategies to engage with a Trump-led Britain. In this alternate reality, the British political landscape undergoes a seismic shift. Traditional parties grapple with this new force, while the public discourse becomes more divisive. The UK's political institutions, known for their stability and continuity, are now tested by Trump's unconventional leadership style. But what changes might Trump bring to the British economy, society, and global standing? Let's turn our attention to the longer-term ramifications of his premiership. How would his policies and leadership style shape the future of Britain, its society, and its place in the world? Trump's economic policies, mirroring his approach in the United States, focus on national self-sufficiency and trade protectionism. He pushes for new trade deals favoring the UK, often at the expense of existing international agreements. This approach leads to a mix of short-term gains and long-term uncertainties, especially concerning trade relations with the European Union and the United States. On the domestic front, Trump's hardline stance on immigration results in stricter immigration laws and policies, although there is no suggestion to build a wall since the UK consists of islands. These changes spark debates and protests across the country. The social fabric of the UK, known for its multiculturalism, faces new tensions as communities adjust to these shifts. In terms of foreign policy, Trump's leadership marks a departure from the UK's traditional diplomatic approach. His direct and often confrontational style leads to a reevaluation of the UK's role in international organizations like the United Nations and NATO. Allies are wary, while adversaries cautiously exploit the emerging cracks in long-standing alliances. Trump's impact on British politics extends to its internal dynamics as well. His presence galvanizes a segment of the population, leading to the rise of new political movements and parties. Meanwhile, established parties struggle to respond to this new era of British politics, marked by populism and a shift away from centrist policies. The cultural landscape of the UK also undergoes significant changes. Trump's influence permeates media, arts, and public discourse, often polarizing opinion and creating new cultural icons and counter-icons. The British identity, long rooted in history and tradition, grapples with these rapid transformations. This scenario, while fictional, prompts us to consider the fragility and resilience of political systems. It challenges us to think about the dynamics of leadership, national identity, and the global order. While the reality of Donald Trump as Prime Minister remains within the realm of imagination, the exercise reveals much about the complexities and unpredictabilities of politics in our modern world.
Watch another video. Which Daily Blade video do you want to watch next?